Well, spiritual healing is something that I kept up, and I still
Healing
keep up.
others or being healed?
No, being healed. Yeah, I actually had a few lessons on giving spiritual healing, and I haven't taken that any further because you know it's taken very seriously. You have to have papers and qualifications to be able to start healing people, which is good. Um, but I tend to, for me, going to for spiritual healing is not just going to be healed, physically and emotionally. It's the nearest thing I would say that to coming to that realm is going into spiritual healing, because the actual energy in that room, in that space, is just so beautiful. That it's like it's really, it's incredible, and just the connection between. I'd always turn around to the healers and say, "Oh, you're a brilliant healer. Thank you so much." And every one of them would say, "No, I'm not a brilliant healer." But the healing's coming through me. They pretty much say, "Look, I'm just conducting the energy through and stuff." So, but then I started to realize that it's almost like a circular motion as well. That we're kind of all, because we'd always chat for a few moments afterwards and stuff. And so I started to realize that there's an energy that's coming through them that they're conducting. So yes, so spiritual healing is like something that is probably the only thing that I can think of that I really take part in. But meditation, yeah. When I'm at home, yeah, I meditate a lot.
And have you ever had any more kind of what we might call flashy experiences, like your near-death experience was, where you sort of really get out there and there's some profound cognition or unbounded awareness or tremendous bliss or anything like that?
um, yeah, I guess it's strange, because I feel like it's never really gone away. I mean, I've
Ah,
never
good
really had
answer.
moments where it's kind of like where I start to sort of I'm kind of blessed. I guess it's because I'm creating still, with my art and my music, that enables me to still explore things. I guess if I'd had to go back to, say, a regular 9 to 5 job, then I guess there's a part of me probably would find it hard just to keep going back and exploring it. But because the fact that it's there all the time, I don't know, it seems to have stayed with me. And obviously there are moments where I feel there are spiritual moments that feel stronger than others. But to me, it's also it's all about um, the way I look at my experiences. It was complete compared to how my life was before, as I pointed out. It was a spiritual awakening. And I think a spiritual awakening just doesn't just you don't reach a point of spiritual awakening. It continues. You know what I mean? It's not like a point where you say, I'm going to keep working and working at this until I become spiritually enlightened, and then I'll be okay. That doesn't, that's not the way to look at it. So for me anyway. So I just keep sort of practicing it, not
Yeah.
just believing in it and having faith. Yeah.
I have a similar attitude. I've said that a million times on this show that there is no such a thing as a final resting place that beyond which there could be no further growth. That I kind of don't like the word enlightenment because it implies finality,
Yeah. Yeah.
But we all keep growing, and so that's what I've gathered, that this NDE you had was just a kickstart, and since then the motor keeps running, and you keep evolving, keep growing in various dimensions and ways.
Exactly. That's it. I just feel that it's important just for all of us to never stop learning. The more
Yeah.
you open yourself up to learning, the more things will come to you. All these different things will naturally come if you open yourself up and you ask for those things. As long as they're coming from the right place, that is. You know what I mean?